Everything has a risk. And that's how we look at everything. It's like, yo, everything has its risk. How can we do it? That day when we had 1,000 RSVPs out front, that was a risk, you know? But it was phenomenal. That's when we realized we had pull. I think that was like the first event where we were just like, wow, like people are just down with us. Like people were down with what we were doing, and people were down with taking that experience to the next level. We're sitting here at 2 a.m. in the morning sometimes. We work late into the night, and it's fun. And then we just throw out wild ideas all the time. What can we do that's wild? And how can we deliver a very extra experience, something that's cool, something people can think about and be like, whoa, I remember that thing. I think within 5 days, we got over 20 sponsors. So the love was real. And half of those sponsors came from the neighborhood. Wow. Yep, so it's like places like Taiwan Bear House, Juicy Spot, Chino's, 45 Moss Street. These guys all super local, all in this area. We're just like, yo. And you know what's funny? Like I asked them, and I asked them like, what's a way that we can help you guys do some promotion? How can we help you guys out? And they go, don't worry, we're neighbors. I think it's funny because a lot of entrepreneurs now just be like, hey, you know, no need for school, forget that. Like I'm gonna go out here, I'm just gonna hustle. But I think what we learned was our college network was crazy. Like what we did in college, it doesn't have to be studying, it doesn't have to be this. You meet a lot of friends though. And these friends, you never know where they're gonna end up. That's where the value is. It's not so much how much you know, it's who you know and your willingness to learn it from those people. So it's like when if that 16-year-old kid came to me and was like, yo, I wanna do this, I'd be like, great, stay in school, get your reps in. You can find some time for it outside of school. Or you can find some time of it outside of your job. And I think work is very important too. We wouldn't be where we're at now if we didn't go through the corporate training. I think that gave us a lot of discipline. That gave us a lot of like professionalism. You know, we know how to handle and we know how to talk to clients. We don't call them barbers at all. They're tastemakers. Because you know what it is? We trust them with what? Our style advice, how to do our hair, how to take care of our skin. Like it should just be more than a haircut. And at the end of the day, that's what they are. They're tastemakers. They tell you what's in. They should start a conversation, be able to hold a conversation about what's cool, like what's trendy, you know? So I think at the end of the day, it's like, it's more than a haircut, you know? And that's why I call them tastemakers. Or like, let's say I come in one day, yo, I got a date tonight, you know? I'm thinking about this sneaker or that sneaker, what should I do? And we'd be like, where are you going? You going to the Met? Nah, no sneakers, bro. Put on the loafers, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're here we got your back 100%. We put a lot of effort and time into, you know, designing this place out, making this place look nice, feel good. You know, a lot of the little details that we put into, like even the chairs. Like if you look behind the chairs, it has our decal on it. If you look at the barber side, you know, it has our decal on it. Like a lot of these like simplistic small touches, we put a lot of effort into it. And I think, you know, for someone to come in here and enjoy it, that's super dope, but we want people to be able to create out of here. I remember standing in here with Tim and Kevin, and we were just like, those are tastemakers. And we were like, how tall should the mirror be? So we put the chair in here and we sat down in here, we're like thinking, We took masking tape and we taped out the size of the mirror and be like, hey, how does this feel? For someone to sit in the chair and be like, wow, this is it. This is the throne, you know, this is, when I say throne, it's funny because we actually started joking. We're just like, yo, your hair is like a crown that you never take off.